Hi, welcome to BONITA'S Kitchen and thank you for joining us. We are still excited about showing you recipes from our new cookbook. And today we're going to share a lobster salad with you. And of course, it's featured in our new cookbook, What's for Supper. So that's what we're calling it today, What's for Supper, and it's going to be a lobster salad. BONITA'S Kitchen. So now I won't bore you today, but I do want to let you know that our new cookbook, What's for Supper, is released. And we're all excited about it, of course. Our publisher, Boulder Books, and his team, it's been fantastic during this past 2 years creating this cookbook. And today, inside, the recipe we're doing is a lobster salad. It's showing a big old lobster there, which I would love to have on my table right now. Yeah. And just cracking that one open.
I can see three lobsters there.
Oh, I can
one
see.
On each plate.
Exactly.
And
yeah, and I'm sure you can too. Yeah. But unfortunately right now we're going to stick with what we can find. But you could use canned lobsters. You could use, I mean, it's saying a lobster salad, but if you wanted to use fresh shrimp or crab, you could do that as well. This is my cookbook. I could make the changes if I want to. Remember that you can substitute anything in this. So this is the recipe we're going to follow, short and sweet, and the beautiful picture of the final result of that lobster salad. So if this interests you, stick around and let's get started. Again, this is the beautiful picture in our cookbook, a double spread of that lobster salad that could be served on its own or with a beautiful meal. We're going to make some homemade dressing, which is going to be 1/4 cup of relish, and relish got a whole bunch of peppers and everything in it, or you can pick a relish that you enjoy eating. I got 1/4 cup of mayo, and I'm actually using the olive oil mayo with a tablespoonful of olive oil because that's delicious as well. And in here is my 3 spices I like to use: salt, pepper, and onion powder, and I got about 1/2 teaspoonful of each. Just toss it in the bowl. So what you need for this is about 3 cups of cooked lobster. And again, you could use canned lobster, imitation lobster. You could use freshly cooked lobster is what we love, but like you said, often you can't get it. And sometimes the butcher got some there that's already cooked and chopped and put into bags. Green onion you could use. I don't have no green onion on my plate here, but you could use a small onion chopped. I'm using a red one. Celery, about 1 stick of celery, about 10 pieces of little baby tomato, dill, which I'm going to cut up in it now in a few. I'm also putting in there some peppers, some orange pepper just for the color. It's not in the cookbook, but again, I always tell you to substitute stuff. And right now I don't have no green onion, so I want something else in there. Raymond is saying just leave it to her for substituting stuff right off on the book release. Again, I don't recommend for anyone to be going out buying things if you haven't got it in their house. Certainly you got to go out and buy some sort of lobster, whichever one you get. 4 eggs, hard-boiled eggs, room temperature, cut in little pieces, just like that.
Make sure you just, when the fisherman's coming in, see if you can buy one of them. And then you've always got one.
When the fisherman, or sometimes the farmer's market, or or I know farmer's not a fisherman, or the fisherman's market, but not always all of us got that glory to find it. But again, you may have some in a can or bottled. I know my sister-in-law always bottles things. Right now, this is 4 boiled eggs cut up, and we're just going to toss that in there. So now I'm just going to toss this. This is a quick salad. Prep those eggs even earlier in the day when you're making breakfast, and then you got it, and then they're nice and cold. So let's just toss this together. I was going to remove that plate, but I think I'll leave him there, Raymond. And I'm going to put this one there. And the reason for that one is that's our serving plate. And I got some lettuce put onto it. Now in our recipe there, it don't say anything about the lettuce, but I love having this salad on a piece of romaine lettuce. So anytime, we're getting the strings from the celery too. Anytime that you got any lettuce, that makes a great wrap. So it's fair enough. So what I'm gonna leave this to put on last. I'm gonna bring this dish in. Am I still in the picture, Raymond? Mm-hmm. Right on. And I'm going to, excuse my arm, dump all of this delicious lobster salad out onto that serving plate.
Sure, that looks too good to eat.
Oh, I know, right? This is it. And you, stuff like this, you could make on the fly or the night before you're going to serve it.
Can you picture bringing something like that out now to the table and like a nice barbecued pork chop or a nice fillet of fish or something?
I can see it,
yeah.
Raymond, for sure. And this is it, as good as it gets. Now let's take off a little taste. So now that's 2 recipes we shared on how easy it is to make a dish from this delicious cookbook. And of course, I can't wait for you guys to make it. Just having a nice salad. And last week we shared with you lemon dill baked cod, which, oh my gosh. So just put some lettuce around there, or just leave it like it is, and like Raymond said, have it with a barbecue. Drop the lettuce and the lobster salad, delicious. I can't wait for you guys to make this. I can't wait for you guys to get your copy of our cookbook. And I got one more section of this cookbook that I'm going to give a spoiler alert and read to you today. And then you let me know when you get your copy of What's for Supper. That's the cover of our new book, What's for Supper, and it's got homemade meals from our kitchen. We got a little inscription on the back, which you guys are going to love. This little pamphlet, this little book, has got so much in there to offer. The recipe we done today, that's the picture of the full plate, and of course the instructions there, the ingredients you need, how to prepare it, and a few of my pointers for you. So last week I read the first portion of the introduction of our book, and I ended with What's for Supper. So I'll start with, it wasn't always our favorite meal when we stormed into the house and said, What's for supper? But it was always a good meal. Mom would have freshly baked bread with every meal, and sometimes there was a nice dessert or pudding. Even though times were tough and food wasn't always plentiful, Dad grew organic vegetables while Mom made us the meals. And this is Mom's kitchen stove. Of course, me opening up the door, and she made lots of delicious meals in there and bread. She don't use it as much now, but she still got the same stove. And she always made bread, cakes, pickles and jams and jellies. Dad, having learned to cook while working away on the mainland, would often whip up a meal that he would call rough grub. Food made from scratch with simple ingredients from our home or garden. So now that's just a little inscription there, introduction to our book, and of course Raymond will share a link on this video for you to get your copy. It's got quite a few recipes in there, 85 recipes I'm thinking, and it's 183 pages, so quite amount of things for you to look through. Pictures, full colored pictures of food, of almost every dish. So I won't keep you any longer. I hope you get to make this lobster salad. Remember that there's links to every recipe in our new cookbook on Bonita's Kitchen. Raymond will share the links. You can send me a message at bonitakitchen@gmail.com if you can't find one there and you're following along with the cookbook. So on behalf of myself, Raymond, and our team, and from Boulder Books and their team, thank you for joining us from our kitchen to yours. You
have a wonderful day. And toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye.
Join us by the sea, a journey in culinary, always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen, kitchen.
And don't forget to join us again on Bonita's Kitchen.